What's up, everyone? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, your favorite YouTuber in these YouTube streets has returned. So when it comes to when it comes to streaming into, it's good to see you guys again too. So if you guys could hear me, if you guys can see me too, just first and foremost, feel free to let me know too in the chat. And for those who are watching this live and watch the replay, I welcome you guys to another one-on-one honest conversation where you guys could really not only talk with me, but also talk with each other too when it comes to anything that you're passionate about. It could be with current events, it could be with spirituality, it could be with self-care, it could be with gaming, it could be with relationships, sexuality, wellness, wherever that floats your boat. So it's good to see you guys in these YouTube streets, and I've missed you guys dearly too. So when it comes to that, and hopefully everyone is taking care of themselves too and doing well and having fun. If you're, you know, drinking your water, if you're staying, at home, if you're guarding yourselves in nature or having sex, wherever that floats your boat in a healthy way too, that's totally cool. But it's good to see you guys again too. So, and also too, before uh, I shared other things I want to share with you guys too. It's just like when it comes to these live streams, also with the one-on-one honest conversations, the Wellness Wednesdays, and the Gaming Lounge, and the After Hours shows, I'm gonna continue to do those, but I'm going to do it every month instead of every week. So, like with these kind of live streams, I'm going to be doing them every month. So, like, I'm going to make room for, collaborations or just like when it comes to other videos too, like posts, and just like doing stuff off of YouTube too. If I'm just, if I ever want to say, work out or go back to school or just, make some money, whatever that may be too. So, you know, when it comes to that, but I'm still going to continue to just do these live streams, but only on a monthly basis instead of weekly. So I have more time for, collaborations if someone wants to be on my channel, if, if I want to post a video or etc. too. So making room for just really exploring, different ways to just grow this channel, but also continue to just be there for you guys too. I'm just gonna really explore that for now too. So Linda says all but the sexy hey, all but the sexy time. Hey, there's nothing wrong having sexy time too. And I'm actually gonna share a story with you guys too on Saturday when it comes to, with certain activities, if you guys ever heard of it. I'm going to save that for Saturday and just do a little bit more research about it too. But it's going to be a hell of a story if you guys want to listen to that. So definitely, it's all about sexy time. But hopefully you get a chance to do some sexy time for yourself, Melinda. I mean, you're a good person. You should have a beautiful woman by your side who loves rocks, who loves the earth, who wants to just really, get down and dirty with nature with you too in a very consensual and healthy and spiritual way too, if that makes sense. I'm saying that respectfully too. So, you know, anyways, yeah, collabs too. Yeah. And it's just like, the time that I was just, taking a break from YouTube for, doing live streams. I was just thinking like, like I could like just like when it comes to with these live streams, just doing it, like every month and then leaving the other time too where I can just, if someone wants to, be on a wants to do a collab with me on my channel, I can have like this a lot of time to just really schedule that and just do that, certain days too. Or just like if I want to be on other people's channels too, or if I want to just post videos or just do stuff off of YouTube also. So I just really want to just plan that out. Also, I'm just really excited to do that from now on too. So be more flexible, and especially if I want to, people want to be on my channel, or if I want to invite them, or they want to invite me, that is totally totally cool too. So they can room for that. So you know, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely still when it comes to collabs, and also like with me being a host too. And I know I'm a good host, but I want to improve on how I can be a really good host to people that I invite on my channel. So when it comes to, being a good host, I want to invite people on, especially if we're talking about certain topics, and just like let people just really be themselves. They want to just be expressive. They want to just really be articulate or spicy, wherever that may be. I'll just let them do that because I don't like, sometimes when it comes to collaborations, like the host tends to, um, how can I say it? Just really, like it's good to, like share ideas too, but also sometimes, like from what I've seen too, most hosts who invite their guests trying to like, change like the guest's mind if they disagree on something, and it's just like, I don't want to do that. I just want the person to just really express themselves and just really, just really, keep my own personal things just to myself too. So if someone, wants to share something that I don't understand, I'll just let them share it. But at the same time too, I just let them be who they are. If they want to debate, that's another thing too. We can really debate, agree or disagree. But when it comes to like an interview and just like when it comes to like a collab too, I just want people to just be themselves and just really, you know, and support them too. So that's my thing on it too. How I can really just be an awesome host. So if you guys are cool with that too, feel free to let me know what you guys think of that, and vice versa. If you agree, disagree, feel free to let me know. And what's up, Michelle? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. Hopefully you and your kiddos are doing well too, and your family also. So we got the little sister and we got the big sister too. So that's beautiful. You guys greet each other. The big sister greeting the little sister, and the big little sister. I got kicked off of my own. My bad. I kind of pressed the button. I kicked off on my own stream. That's my mistake. So I was gonna say too before I kick myself off and stupid. It, I gotta play this clip on myself too, so it's kind of like
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
I can't believe I did that. So it's like, oh my gosh, I just kicked myself off of my own stream too. You said you kicked yourself off your own stream. Now she's laughing her ass off. Oh my gosh, you can't make this shit up. So, oh my goodness. Mm, mm. Yep. So I think I was just messing with my own pad on my computer, but that was my mistake too. So I apologize too. So, but anyways, what I was gonna say earlier, Michelle, if you just got here, it was just like, just like when it comes to collaborations, if I'm inviting someone, if we're really talking about certain things, if I'm just really inviting someone and just having like an interview, I just don't want them. I don't want to just project my own kind of opinions to just really change their mind. I just like them to just really be themselves and ask questions that relate to what they're talking to. So if they're talking about with spirituality, I'll ask questions about when it comes to the spirit, how you feel about that, or just like when it comes to with spiritual practices, anything like that. Just really being like a good host too, and especially if it comes to certain topics too, just really doing that. But if I'm having a debate, then that's a different story. We can agree or disagree too, without having to just put each other down, if that makes sense. But that's why I'm truly trying to just learn when it comes to just being a good host, and just like when it comes to inviting people on my channel, and just like let them be themselves too, and just really let them be themselves in a loving space. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share too when it comes to anyone who is just a content creator who wants to just be on my channel, or if they want to be on my channel, on their channel too. So, but anyways, hopefully you're doing good, Michelle. So when it comes to that, and just like with the question too, I was just really mentioning to everyone who is listening about when it comes to with collaborations too, and let's see. Yeah, me either, Melinda. I'm never into that also. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. I'm definitely not into that. And I'm doing my best not to do that too. So if I slip up, I want to just people to just hold me accountable too. Yeah, I mean, hold me accountable, if I say that right. So, yeah, accountable. I won't say cannibal, but accountable. But anyways, from what I've seen, you've always been a very respectful person. I thank you for that, Michelle. I try to be that way too. So, when it comes to being a really good host, I really want to improve on it also. So that's like, I'm always open to collaborations, but it's just like, just really sitting that with myself and just really feeling that not only within my head, but also within my heart space, my body. It's just like, how can I be a better host? Just really improve that. And just really, I figured it out how I can really just do that too. It's just really, engaging people's interests when it comes to if they are just talking about their passions, when it comes to, with certain things that they're specialized in or they're interested in, or just like when it comes to asking questions about what they're talking about too. So definitely, yes. Thank you for that too. And I try my best to be that way too. So you're always a good host, also, Michelle. And same goes to you too, Melinda. So both of you guys, and shout out to both of them too. If you guys ever haven't checked out Melinda's channel and Michelle's channel, also feel free to do so if you love to, have spiritual talks, stuff, rocks, crystals, earthing, and all that beautiful stuff as well. And that, good old country air too. So if you guys want to check out their channels, feel free to do so. And I'll make sure to let me see if I can find their links too, so you guys can check them out. Where is my I'm gonna post their links to their channels. So let's see. Let's see if I can find that. Love you too, Melinda. It's all good. If you guys ever want to be on my channel, just feel free to hit me up. We'll schedule something next week if you want to talk about certain things. You want to talk about relationships, sexuality, or wellness, or mixture of both, wherever that floats your boat. We'll make something happen, and you could just really be yourselves and just go all out. So definitely, and I'm gonna make sure I find Michelle's channel too. So let's see if you want to talk about tarot or talk about relationships or gaming or when it comes to wellness, it can be from workouts to cooking recipes or anything like that too. That's totally cool. Also, for anyone who's a content creator who wants to be on my channel, also. So let's see if I could post a link to Michelle's channel. There we go. So if you guys haven't checked out both there's Melinda's channel, if you guys ever want to check out her channel too, it's really awesome. If you love everything related to chakras or rocks and just like you love to talk about those deep spiritual conversations and just really having fun doing that too. Feel free to check out Melinda's channel, and also too same goes to Michelle also too. If you guys ever want to just check out her channel as well. So definitely, yeah, Michelle says I like to see. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll definitely reach out to Mandy also. I haven't heard from her in a bit, but I know she's doing her thing when it comes to music. But I'm gonna reach out to her too. So if Mandy, if you're listening, hopefully you're doing well. Sorry if I haven't just being so vocal, just reaching out to you, but I still love you and I hope you're doing well if you're listening. So definitely. Mango ice. Oh yeah, that I have a new recipe I want to make too soon, and it's gonna be like a tropical shake. So it's gonna be like I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna use like guava and mango nectar, some frozen mangoes, raw chocolate, and some plant-based mango ice cream mixed in with some oat milk and a little bit of ice. So I'm really gonna call it a tropical kind of shake. I'm gonna actually add some watermelon to it too, just to really give it like a kind of like a taste too. So and it's gonna come pretty soon. I might make it Wednesday or tomorrow. So if I do that, if I make a video about that, I might post it on Instagram and especially on YouTube as well. So you definitely keep your notifications open if you want to see that video too. And I'll make sure to do that. So definitely, it's going to be more awesome, recipes coming to, even if it's just like a smoothie or like a shake, or if it's like pasta too. If wherever I'm cooking, I'm gonna make sure I make a video of it and just really post a recipe for people can just really make on their own, or even let people just share their own recipes too. If that makes sense. So, oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Anytime. Does sound delicious. Just Jay should open up his own smoothie store. I think about doing that, Michelle, a long time ago. Just really making my own kind of like smoothie store. Even my mom talked about that a while back. If I ever made like a, you know, um, smoothie store, because I'm really good at doing that. I've been making smoothies since 2012 and it's now 2023. So I've been really doing that for like a decade. It's just really exploring those recipes. I made like strawberry smoothies, mango, I made blueberry, I made a Halloween one, I made like a Bloody Mary one. I made like a dark berry one. I made all kinds of ones too. It's just I use different mixes. I use ones that people use in restaurants, and I really explored that over the years. It was so fun. I still want to get back into that also. So it's but now that you mentioned that, Michelle, I might have to dig in some old stuff that I have to really think about too. What I use and just really explore that again too. It's really awesome. So I think you just really remind me of something that I probably gonna research again too. So definitely will. I may never know. I might make a smoothie PDF. So you never know. I'm making my own recipes. It might be something I might do in the future. So thank you for that idea, Michelle. That sounds really cool. But But anyways, as I want to ask you guys this something too. And this, you guys ever, I know there was like a full moon today, or was it yesterday? And it's just like, with the full moon, how like, the full moon comes out and, there's like a whole bunch of energies that are just connected with it. And it's just, when it comes to like full moon, I don't know if Ron talked about it or um, Debbie Free with Spirit or with, Kim Intuitive or Gertrude or anyone else who's talked about the full moon recently too. When it comes to, or even like with what's her name? I just had her on my as a guest recently. I can't think of the name, but anyways, they'll get back into me too. It's just like when it comes to the full moon, and it's just like how you look at it, and it's like when you just really be in the presence of the full moon, it makes you feel a certain way. And I just want to ask you guys also when it comes to the full moon, if you saw it yesterday too, if you took a picture, if you just saw a glimpse of it too, when it comes to that, how did it feel to you when it comes to just being around it or just looking at it too, or like I say like for the first time, but just really viewing it on the rate, like when it's out there at night. Do you really feel this kind of like sensation? Do you feel kind of grounded? Do you feel energized? Do you feel sleepy? What's the sensations do you feel when you just look at a full moon or like a new moon also when it appears, if that makes sense? So if you guys ever want to just share that too in the chat or in the comment section too, feel free feel free to do so. It was the blue moon. Okay, so cool. I have to figure it out when it comes to the with the moon phases and all that. I was getting to it, but I kind of lost track because I've been doing my own thing. So just like when it comes, if I'm just making like giving videos, I forget to just do my research about the full moon. That's my fault. But you feel driven to it. Oh, that's cool. Glad that makes you feel that way. That's awesome. That's awesome. It says, I think the blue moon is on. Oh, it's on August 30th, the blue moon. Interesting. That's what my friend Paula was talking about. Interesting. Most interesting. So the blue moon is on the 30th of August. Interesting. I have to look into that. Hmm. Most interesting. Now I sound like Darth Vader. Most interesting. So I don't know, but Yeah, so even like if it's like whether it's a blue moon, a strawberry moon, a wolf moon, or a Sega moon, wherever that may be. See, I'm just making stuff up. And it's just like when it comes to like a full moon or a new moon's kind of phase too, like how does it feel to you when you just experience it? Do you feel driven? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel grounded? Do you feel energized? If you ever want to share that too in the chat, feel free to do so. And just to answer that question, like with me, how I see a moon, I just really, I really just get inspired. And it really depends on the phase of the moon too. Sometimes, if I look at full moon, I just really want to transform into a giant ape, like as a wolf face, because that's like the northern me too when it comes to being like, with the anime and the sane and all that. But sometimes when I look at a full moon or a new moon, I just really like, I just really, just really feel grounded. It's like I can't look away. If that makes sense. It's just that's why they have the same once in a blue moon. Oh yeah, true. That's true. That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's what that meaning comes from once in a blue moon because it's rare and you don't see it as much. So yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, indeed. Do, 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 do. Oh man, it smells like sage and cologne in here too. So, and like when it comes to just like going on your spiritual journey, just like when it comes to how you can really just be a better version of yourself, it's pretty powerful. I mean, just like recently, I just we go through things too when it comes to just dealing with certain people and just like how you can really just learn those lessons. It's just like it's just beautiful how we can just really be ourselves still and just like despite what we're going through too, if that makes sense. Like if we just like go through something too, if someone like a friend, we have to let go of friends and we can still be in that loving space to just really allow new people to just enter into our life, and that's beautiful. And or just like when it comes to just like with anything, if you ever like say, like if you like say for example too, like say if you're playing a game, right, and you're just and you're losing, and you're just like you lost and you you got beat up by a stormtrooper or you lost to someone online, and then it's kind of like it makes you feel a certain way, but at the same time you can really just allow yourself to just really collect yourself and just really do like really practice any kind of like breathwork techniques or just like with or even just like saying mantras just help you to just let all that go too. So it's just beautiful how we can really just be the best versions of ourselves, especially in our own spiritual journey too, wherever that we're doing, but also how we can really deal with certain situations as well. So anyways, but also too, if you guys ever want like a message for today, if you guys ever want like a message or a reading too, for anyone who is new to my channel or for those who are just loyal local viewers too, feel free to post your question in the chat and I'll definitely will get to you. And if you guys like want to answer more than just one question, that's totally cool with me because there's nothing wrong asking questions if you're curious about something. It's just like just really just doing it also too from a healthy space just to answer questions and to see if you guys want to get a card too. You'll feel free to let me know. Okay, you want one? Okay, so Belinda wants a card for today. So let's see too. Okay, Michelle, cool. I got you. So I got Melinda and Michelle. Cool. So let's see. Melinda wants. Do you want like a reading or just a card, Melinda? If you want to elaborate on that. I mean, I'm willing to do a reading for you too, if that's cool with you. But If you want to just a card too, that's totally cool. Just feel free to let me know. Whatever you. Okay. Where that floats my boat. Okay, I'll just pull a card for you. Just keeping it simple today. So let's see. Oh, Linda, what is for Melinda? Whatever your name is. I think I get what you were saying there. I understood that reference. Okay, I understood that reference. All right. Where that floats my boat, basically. So I got you. I got you. Oh, oh, shit. Oh, you know what? Let's use these two cards for you. So, Melinda, I have two cards for you too. So, when it comes to with this deck, it just flopped out. I say flopped out, but it just when it comes to the energy of these cards too. If any of these messages resonate with you too, when it comes to with these cards, also feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about these messages. So, when it comes to the first card that I have for you, it's all about pleasure. So when it comes to with this card too, just really doing anything that just really brings you pleasure too from within. So when it comes to pleasure, just really explore that for yourself and just really doing anything that just really brings you pleasure from within too, wherever that may be. When it comes to with activities or just like when it comes to with anything that you want to do that's very pleasurable for you in your own self-care routine, just really having fun, just really doing anything that's just really pleasurable for you too, and just really exploring that. And so if that resonates with you too, feel free to share. And just like with the other message that I have for you also too, when it comes to that, it's just really when it comes to with peace, just really connecting to those peaceful moments in your life also, even just creating that peaceful moments for yourself from within. So when it comes to with pleasure and peace, just really just really doing anything that's just really pleasurable, but also just really creating those peaceful moments in your life also along with it. So when it comes to pleasure and peace, just really combining both of these, or just like when it comes to with anything that you're doing in your life, or just like in your self-care routine, and just really exploring that for yourself too when it comes to with these messages. And much love to you, Melinda, and especially when it comes to with pleasure and peace, just really exploring those avenues for yourself too when it comes to with anything that you want to do, especially when it comes to pleasure. It could be with yourself, it could be with your family, it could be with someone you're attracted to, it could be with your friends or anyone too. Just really doing anything that's just really pleasurable to you, and just really doing that from the heart also when it comes to with this message, and just really just creating those peaceful moments in your life also too when it comes to if you're just in every aspect of your life. So if you want to just have like a peaceful lifestyle or creating those peaceful moments for yourself, just really exploring that in your life also, and just really creating that kind of peace in every aspect of your life. So if any of those messages resonate with you, Melinda, at any time as well, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about these messages, and especially when it comes to with these messages too. Feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts if they resonated. If they don't, that's really cool too. She says, comments need to be turned off before I can answer a piece of ass. Okay, I see you. Yeah, that is a beautiful message too. So definitely. So rock county, eating rocks, making rock. Okay, cool, cool. Right on, right on. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Seems like your sister knows you well, Melinda. Yep, I'm down for that. Hell yeah, cool. Go for it. If that brings you pleasure and peace, just really go for it, Melinda. Yeah, much love to you. And so, Michelle, I'm gonna pull some cards for you now. So I'm gonna shuffle these cards, and then I'm gonna get to you too. Ah, you're welcome. Anytime. So let's see here. So Michelle, what do we have here? Oh, hmm, okay. Michelle. Oh, that's I remember who it is. It's what's her name? I forgot. Oh dang, I forgot the person I was mentioning earlier, but I knew I had her as a guest. Where her name? It's not. It's JJ. Yes, so JJ. Yes. Tuta speaks. So yes, JJ. I just it started with a T. I just couldn't remember. So yes, JJ. So yeah, shout out to her too. So I might invite her back on as well. You know, JJ or Mandy or Michelle or even you, Melanie too. So definitely gonna do that. Ooh, love messages are strong today. So let's see what is the action card just to help you along the way. Give me an action. Hmm. You already know. That's what's up. Awesome, awesome. Oh shoot. Okay, so Michelle, for your reading for today too, I have three powerful messages that you can really just take for today. And if any of these messages resonate with you too, you're more than welcome to just share your own feelings and thoughts if they resonate. If they don't at this time, that's totally cool. And just like when it comes to with these messages for you today, also it's just really being present with yourself also. So when it comes to with presence, it's just like a way for you to just really be in touch with yourself also, and just really being present with yourself every chance that you can really just do. So when it comes to being present with yourself. And it says here too, it's just like your presence here shapes your presence everywhere. So it's like how you can really just really be present with yourself and just like how you're really feeling and think in this very moment when it comes to your feelings and thoughts and just really practicing just really being present with yourself too. And just like, when it comes to presence, it's just like a beautiful way for you to just really listening to how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, and just really, practicing that on a really as in your own way too when it comes to with being present and just like when it comes to presence itself. So it's like how you can really just practice that, just really listening to your heart, listening to your body, listening to your mind. Also just really practicing really being present with yourself the best way that you can, and just really trusting yourself along the way too when it comes to with this message. And just like when it comes to with that also, like you really just really being present with yourself and just really giving more love to yourself also when it comes to with self-love. So like with self-love here too for you, Michelle, and just like really, bringing more love to yourself, just really loving yourself in a very powerful way too when it comes to who you are as a person, as a woman, as a human being, and just really when it comes to self-love, it's a beautiful way for all of us to just really bringing some intimacy towards your inner part also, especially when it comes to with yourself, who you are as a person too, when it comes to with this message, and just like how you can really just practice that self-love in your life, especially when it comes to with your own self-care routine, just really doing that in your home like too, and just really, just practice, just doing anything that just really, uplifts you and just really brings you that intimacy in a very powerful way too, kind of like with Aphrodite in this beautiful picture right here too, when it comes to with this message, and just like how I can really just do that in a very powerful way. It's just really communicating with that also, just really using your powerful voice. And so when it comes to with this message for you, Michelle, just like how you can really just practice self-love, it's just really, speaking your truth, let your voice be heard, especially when it comes to towards anything that you're doing too. So just really using your masculine energy to just really making your voice be heard, and just really doing that in a healthy way to just not only to just really being present with yourself, but also to just really loving yourself on a deeper level too, and just really when you're speaking your truth, and just like when it comes to being real with yourself, also when it comes to that healthy communication, it can really help you to just not only to get your point across, but also for people to just understand you on a deeper level. So if any of these messages resonate with you too, Michelle, when it comes to with these powerful cards. So when it comes to being present, just always, doing your best to just really being present with yourself in that very moment. When it comes to with your body, with your heart, with your mind too, in every aspect. And just like when it comes to just, practicing just, loving yourself on a deeper level too. When it comes to with this message, just really doing your best to just love yourself on a deeper level, and just really loving yourself to where you can just, uplift yourself, loving yourself too, and really just practicing that in every aspect of your life too, when it comes to with this beautiful message. And just really, not being afraid to communicate with that also with people that you care about, when it comes to that. Even just like in general too, just speaking your truth, and really being also being really honest with yourself too, especially when it comes to using your masculine energy to just really, practicing healthy communication, to just really speaking your truth, and just really doing that from a healthy space to just let your voice be heard in a very healthy and powerful way. So if any of those messages resonate with you, Michelle, feel free to, share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat, and much love to you. And there we go. Much love. I think glad it resonates with you too. So glad it hits home for you too. Even if it doesn't too, that's totally fine. But I'm glad it resonates for you too, Michelle. And much love. So we got. Let's see what's up, Ron. Good to see you, bro. What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. Shout out to Ron, and I'll plan on if I'm going to reach out to you too if I want to be on your channel as well. And so when it comes to that, if you guys haven't checked out this awesome guy right here too, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. He is an awesome human being, really cool dude, and he does some awesome collaborations with a lot of people, with myself included, and a lot of other people as well. So shout out to Ron, and hopefully you're doing well too, bro. So thank you for being here and everything else too, and much love, bro. And hopefully you're doing well also too, and staying safe out there as well in your area. So yes, indeed. So if anyone else wants a message too, feel free to post your question in the chat. If not, I can just post some cards for the collective, and we can all just, enjoy our day. Or if you guys want to talk about anything in general too, you're more than welcome to share as well. So let's see if you want to. Oh, Karen's on her channel today? Cool. Shout out to her. Right on, right on. Cool, cool. That's awesome, man. Shout out to her. Right on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I miss Karen too. Shout out to her. Hope she's doing well. Cool, cool. So let's see. So yes, indeed. Hopefully you're doing good, Ron. And with everything else. And thank you for being here too and all that stuff. So if anyone else wants a reading or a card, you're more than welcome to ask your question again if you choose to do so. And much love to you. Or if you want to share anything too, so that's totally cool with you guys as well. So let's see. Don't see any other questions. So you've been pretty busy? Yeah, I've noticed. That's cool, man. You've been busy just doing your thing, growing your channel. You got 2,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And you're just really doing your own thing, man. It's really cool. And I'm proud of you too. It's really awesome that you're growing too. So good stuff, man. Oh, you'll take some cards too? Okay, you'll probably be my last person. So, all right, I'll throw some cards for you now. So, Ronnie. Oh, shit. What now? Let's see. Let's see. Here today. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see what we have here with this deck. Let's see here. Oh, like a lot of crazier weather happening with you lately? Is it getting better in your weather situation, Ron, or is it still the same? If you want to share with that too. And shout out to Kelly also, if she's listening too. So it doesn't catch for me. Wellness, Ron, any other Canadian peeps that I know too. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there too with the weather that you're dealing with. So ooh. Place the action card. Oh shit. Rain, wind, and floods. Oh shoot. Thanks. That's wild. You guys are okay out there. Thanks. Mhm. Oh, okay. Glad you're safe though, man. Oh shoot. These cards dropped. Let's shuffle again. That was not intentional. Let's try it. I'm glad you're safe though, Ron. So that's glad you and your family are okay. And if you guys are liking this live stream and everything everything else, also feel free to like it, subscribe, and just really share it with your friends too who are into the occult, kind of like oracle readings, talk about spirituality, or even just like current events, pop culture stuff too, like films, music, gaming, and all that. And much love to you guys. All the support that you show and share too is much appreciated. So let's see. Okay. Okay, Ron. These cards feel like you, and I have three cards for you, my friend. So when it comes to with these powerful messages for you today, also Ron, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about these messages. If they hit home for you, if they don't at this time too, that's totally fine. So when it comes to the first card that I have for you, it's all about liberation. So it's kind of like with liberation too, just really, doing your best to just, not only liberate yourself, but also just really doing that in a very powerful way that can really just inspire others to do the same in their own right. So when it comes to liberation, it's just like if you just like practicing just liberating yourself, in a very powerful way, that's just really liberating and uplifting and just really doing that too. And just like, when you liberate yourself, you inspire others to just really do the same in their own right also. So when it comes to how you liberate yourself, Ron, just really continue to do that and just really do that in your own way too. That can really just not only inspire yourself to just liberate yourself, but also, you can really inspire others to do the same in their own way also when it comes to with this message. And just really staying committed to who you are also when it comes to with this message. So releasing, yeah, just definitely do that. That's releasing is a good way to just liberate yourself also, so to really continue to do what you're doing. And just also too, when it comes to commitment, just really stay committed to who you are, and especially when it comes to what the things that you're doing too. So with your channel, with your message, your YouTube channel, your content, and just like the things that you're doing in your life also too, especially when it comes to anything that's important to you, especially to the people in your life and people who love you, like your family, your friends, people online as well too. When it comes to people who are just who appreciate you for who you are, just really staying committed to them also the best way that you can also when it comes to with this message. It's like how we can really just not only stay committed to ourselves, like when it comes to the things that we do, people who we connect with, but also just really staying committed to, to the people who care about us, the people who support us, and just like in general, also to really just staying committed to who you are, and especially when it comes to people in your life and everything else in general too. When it comes to with this message, you know, so always, yeah, definitely. So always about truth, and that's a beautiful thing, man. You definitely all about truth. Just really being real and just really being honest, speaking your truth also, and speaking about truth in general too. That's beautiful. And the next card that I have for you, one, when it comes to with this message and just like how you really just use your masculine energy to really stay committed, is just really practicing altruism too. So when it comes to that as well, with this message too, and altruism is all about practicing kindness wherever you go too. So like how you really support people when it comes to just really showing that support, showing that love too, when it comes to just spreading, sharing that message of just truth and just like, unconditional love too, when it comes to with this message of altruism. And it's really using your masculine energy and really taking action, just really continue to do that, on a regular basis, even if it's just like off of YouTube as well. So when it comes to with this message, just really practicing altruism and just really practicing that, in a very powerful and just, loving way too. To just really practicing kindness wherever you go to. So how you show support when it comes to with your followers, with the people in your life also, and especially to anything that you love and hold dearly to when it comes to with that commitment as well. When it comes to with this message, just really practicing that, kindness too with your own masculine energy. And just really continue to just, be who you are also when it comes to, with that liberation card too. when it comes to with this message. So putting these all cards together, Ron, too, and just like when it comes to with your reading too, and if just like when it comes to with your reading, so just really practicing, just really liberating yourself on a regular basis too. Just like how do you liberate yourself? How do you value yourself on a regular basis? Just really doing that in your own way, and just really in a way that can just not only be uplifting, but also inspires others to do the same in their own way when it comes to with this message. And just really stay committed to who you are and what you believe in too when it comes to with your message and with your goals, your values, the people in your life also when it comes to with your commitments. Just really staying true and committed to anything that you hold dear into your heart when it comes to with this message. And just really when it comes to your masculine energy, just really practicing that kindness wherever you go to. So when it comes to showing that support, when it comes to helping out someone in need, or just like showing that support, just really practicing altruism too, and especially in a very powerful way. Also, can you just show that support when it comes to with this message, and just really doing that in your own way also when it comes to with this message. So if any of those messages resonate with you, Ron, also too, and much love to to you, man, and continue to be who you are, also when it comes to you know with these messages as well, and much love, man, and hopefully these messages were really helpful for you too. So if you guys haven't checked out Ron's channel too, for those who are new to my channel, also I'll make sure to post his link in the chat. So let me see if I can. There it is. Go. So let's see here. So there we go. You guys haven't want to check out Ron's channel too. He has some awesome collaborations with a lot of content creators. So if you guys ever want to check out his channel also, feel free to do so too. Shout out to my big brother here too as well. And many blessings, man. So you're awesome, dude. Oh, you're welcome, man. Hopefully that was helpful for you too when it comes to the cards that I pulled for you too. I try to practice, pulling cards on a regular basis to just really, going with the flow, see what I pull to, what feels right, what resonates to, what feels right. So much love, man. And thank you for being open to getting a reading from me today too. And much love. And you're welcome too, by the way. So when it comes to that, and I believe I'm gonna post some cards for the collective. So I'm gonna put these cards back and I'll pull some cards for the collective for anyone who's watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too. Excuse me. Oh damn. And yes, I still have my magical gummies too, so I added some cashews in it, so they're pretty good. So you can help yourself, feel free. All that good stuff too. So, messages. Messages. Let's see. Messages. Hmm. Show these. Let's see here. The screen will not let you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, bro. If only you could reach to the screen, right? If technology could enable us to do that, that would be really wicked. I know Lisa will snatch my pasta here with the that's for sure. So I have to make more batches of pasta for my big sis Lisa. Shout out to her, she's listening too. So, oh man, it's like, oh shit, that's hilarious. Mm. Shit is okay. What is the action card for this? So I feel you can't reach the bag until we get it. Because if we could, half of my gummies would be gone. It'd be whoosh. Oh shit, what happened to my bag? Oh no, Ron stole my bag. God damn it. Man, that's okay because I have a second one anyways. So I always have backups. Oh, ooh, okay, cool. Mystery gummies, yes. If you guys ever want some mystery gummies too, feel free to help yourselves. I added cashews in there too, so you'll get your sweet tooth protein, all that goodness too. So you can even have some raisins in there too. Like there's some left. Yeah, there's some. So, anyways, mystery. But I have some cards for the collective too that you can all take for today, this week, this month, this year too, if that resonates with you all too, or for those who are watching. So when it comes to with these three messages for the collective, feel free to comment at any time. If any of these messages resonate with all you guys who are watching this, for those who are watching this live, and for those who are watching a replay. And so the first card that I have for you guys is all about giving. So just really when it comes to with your own self-care routine and just like in general, is just really give more love to yourself also. Just to really bring some more clarity towards you in the most powerful ways as well. So if you're ever in doubt or if you're in a challenging place, just really, take the time for yourself to just really give more love to yourself in the most powerful, in a very powerful way too. And how you really do that is really up to you too. So if you want to give yourself more love in a very powerful and beautiful way too, just really go for it and just really, doing it your way also when it comes to your giving more love to yourself if you're just really dealing with a certain challenge as well. And so when it comes to that, I don't know what that noise was, but the second card set, that I have for you guys also is all about play. So just really taking the time for ourselves, just really bringing more some fun into ourselves. Also, if you want to just explore doing more fun activities, during this time or just like in general. Also, just really, bringing more play into yourself. Also, just really explore that, that creative, fun, playful energy too, and just really doing anything that just really brings you joy and it really just makes you be more playful too. So if you have any activities, if you like to do anything that just really brings you more joy and it makes you be more playful, just really connecting with that from within too when it comes to with this message. And so when it comes to that also how can you really just do that, in a very powerful way when it comes to with our own masculine energies, it's just really, inquire that information also too when it comes to just really exploring that, playful energy too when it comes to anything that we're doing too. So when it comes to inquiry, just really, gathering information if you want to learn a new skill, learn new something fun and different when it comes to any kind of activities that you're curious about, or just like in general also too, just really inquire about it too. Just really learn something, acquire that information, just really, explore and just really inquire, kind of like if you're into just like, making videos and you want to just learn how to just make videos, just really, you want to have fun doing that, just really go for it. Or if you just want to learn how to just surf or do something or dance or just do something fun or cooking, wherever that may be too, when it comes to just bringing that playful energy towards it. Just really inquire that information also. Just really learn more about it. Just really using your masculine energy to just really inquire that information. Just really learn more about it and just really have fun, inquire that information too, if that makes sense. So with these three messages together, it's really a way for all of us to really just, if you're curious about anything that you want to do for fun, just really inquire that also when it comes to with this message and just really, giving more love to yourself. If you're going through like a challenging time also, wherever that may be, just really giving that love towards yourself to really bring that clarity as well within yourself when it comes to with this message and just like, when it comes to with, just really having fun, just really bringing that playful energy towards anything that you're curious about also when it comes to with this message, just really, bringing that playful energy, just really, bringing that towards your heart space, towards your body, towards your mind in the most powerful ways too. If you're curious about doing something fun with by yourself or with other people too, when it comes to with this message, and just really, going for it too. Just like when it comes to bringing that creative and fun kind of, energy and playfulness towards yourself also. And just like how you can really just, do that also is just really, just really inquire that kind of information too, just really exploring and learn more stuff about it too, whatever that you're curious about. And just really inquire that information with your masculine energy too when it comes to with this message. So if any of these messages, resonate with you guys also, and one says you gave me an idea, Jade, when I make chocolate, please, I invite you on screen. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool, man. Definitely. Feel free to do that. If you make those gummies, I want to see it. So definitely, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that too. So definitely. That is a cool idea, man. And that sounds cool. I like that. That's really awesome. So if any of these messages resonate with you guys also, especially for the collective, feel free to, comment, share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat too when it comes to with these messages. And, with that being said, that concludes with this live stream for today too. Thank you, Ron, Melinda, Michelle, and anyone else who is watching this live and watching a replay too of this live stream as well. Much love to you guys as well. If you're new to my channel, if you're a new viewer or a recent viewer or a local viewer too, or a long time viewer too, much love to all you guys too. And if you guys ever want to subscribe to my channel also, feel free to do so. And just always make sure to just, if you want to support this channel and support these live streams also, when it comes to with these live streams, always make sure to smash the like button. That really helps, support my, channel too when it comes to liking the live streams or the videos too. It really helps me to be on the algorithm too when it comes to YouTube. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on Wednesday too when it comes to, talking about wellness and everything else also. I might talk about, endorphins too when it comes to wellness. So I might explore that also. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on Wednesday. And if you guys ever want to reach out to me, if you guys ever want to add me on social media or anything like that, or anything else, also feel free to check out the links below too if you want to reach out to me on social media, or if you guys ever want to just, improve your YouTube channel or send me questions, etc. Also, feel free to do so. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys and maybe continue to practice self-care that could, benefit not only ourselves, but also our loved ones and our whole environment. And I'm looking forward to, have another fun live stream with you guys too. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys. And I'll see you guys later. So peace and much love. Namaste. And now, Michelle's favorite part. Where is that goddamn button? So anyways, bye guys. Take care.